Hey everyone, today we're going to be discussing the artist Eric Carle. Eric Carle is best known for this book, The Very Hungry Caterpillar. Do you remember what happens to this very hungry caterpillar in this book? That's right. He transforms into a butterfly. This process is called metamorphosis. Say that again, metamorphosis. Metamorphosis in biology means the process of transformation from an immature form to an adult form. So from this form as a caterpillar to a butterfly. Many insects have a life cycle of egg, larva, pupa, adult, right? That's the life cycle, egg, larva, pupa, adult. Some of these insects include beetles, bees, wasps, ants, butterflies, obviously, moths, and flies.
Okay, art friends, we need to do an art supply roll call. Look around your house for some of these items. You're gonna need something to create on top of. A piece of dark paper works great. Any color is fine. Paper towel rolls, a paper towel itself, washable markers if you've got them, salt. If you have glue, that's great. You'll need some water, a dropper, or maybe some Q-tips, and you're good to go. Okay, grab that dark paper towel roll, or toilet paper roll in the center. You're gonna grab some salt, getting permission from your parents. This is if you do not have glue. So you can do this if you do not have glue, or if you just wanna do it for fun, to practice. You'll spread the salt out evenly across that page, and find the center and divide it with your fingertips, or with a Q-tip if you don't wanna get messy. See, and that fits perfectly in the center. Okay, now you can draw with your fingertips. You want to make sure they're equal on both sides. Then you want to add some patterns, shapes and patterns, maybe some wiggly lines. Awesome. And then you want to go ahead and add the antenna for your butterfly. Okay, just clean things up nicely, make it look really good. And there you go.
Piece of dark paper, and you can draw with your glue. So I'm going to start with the body. Okay guys, now that your butterfly is completely dry, you're going to need to grab a couple of materials. Still need the cup of water, your washable markers if you have them. If you don't have them, you can use food coloring. Now I happen to have gel food coloring, but any food coloring will work just fine to give you the colors that you need. You're also going to need to grab either a piece of tin foil, a piece of plastic, a plastic baggie. You just need it to help you create your colors here. That's going to be your palette for today. Okay, start by selecting your first color. You're just going to take your color and color on top of either your plastic wrap or your tin foil, whatever you have on hand. Color that there, and then you're going to get either your Q-tip or your paintbrush, dipping it into the water. You want it to be really wet. Drop it into that color, and voila, you have paint. You can do the same thing with your food coloring. So if I wanted to grab some green, you don't need very much food coloring, and obviously you want to get permission from your grown-ups to do this. Keep it far away from your first color. Great. And same process. You'll drop the water into the food coloring and you'll have tons of the color that you need.
The glue and salt create a raised, textured surface that keeps the color from spreading on the paper to create brightly colored, beautiful lines. This allows the colors to blend and spread so beautifully within the salt lines. How fun! If you're doing the paper towel option, flatten it out, grab those washable markers.
The body is a oval shape. You want to start in the center of your napkin, and you're just going to draw it pretty large. Nice, long, skinny oval. You can already see some of the napkin is picking up the color a little heavier.
As you're drawing, please make sure that you have symmetrical designs. That means on either side they match. So it's like a mirror image of the opposite side, using the same colors, lines, shapes, and designs that you have created. Once you're done with your symmetrical butterfly design, you're going to need your water dropper, a paintbrush, or a Q-tip to spread the water on top. Let's get started. So this is a really fun and colorful science experiment. It's going to demonstrate the concepts of capillary action and transpiration. And it's also just fun to watch the colors travel and mix across the paper. So the water is going to move through the paper towel because of a process called capillary action. The water travels through the fibers of the paper towel, mixing those colors up. The water molecules are cohesive, so they stay close to each other, but they also bind to the paper towel through a process called adhesion. This process is similar to the way water travels from the roots of plants to the leaves. This process is called transpiration. The gaps within the paper, those little dots, act like the capillary tubes of plants and pull the water outward. So no matter which project you chose, I hope you had so much fun creating these beautiful, colorful butterflies. Remember, our word is metamorphosis. Have fun!